Alright. Hello everyone. Here we are. Welcome to the final match of the first ever Pit Percent tournament. I'm really excited today. We got really two great runners. We got first place versus second place. This is literally anyone's game. Anything can happen. Anyone can win this, and I'm very excited because these two have definitely, like, I don't like to pick best runners in a tournament, but I like to pick most consistent in a tournament. And Mohoc and Teddy have definitely been, well, for starters, Mohoc has just straight up been consistent. I think he's gotten literally sub 130 in every single one of his tournament matches. And then Teddy has literally gone from, I think, like, starting off at like 8th or 7th on the leaderboards, and now he has the record, and he's been very consistent these past few matches of at least getting like a sub 130 or a decent time. So we're in for a treat today is what I'm trying to say. These are two of the best runners. They had a match in the winners finals against each other, and Mohoc came out on top. It was a great race, but Teddy died in like one of the 90 rooms. I forget which one, but it was something like that. Anyways, before we start, I want to take a moment to recap this entire tournament because it has been going on. 91, that's it. It's been going on for a while. It's been going on since like April 20-something, and it's June 8th. So it's definitely been a while, but I just want to recap everywhere, everywhere we've gone so far. You can kind of see Mohoc's route, and you can also see Teddy's route. So, pretty decent matches for both of them. So I'm going to start off, with all the entrants that we had. We had Mohoc, Flash, Castle, Zach, PTL, Teddy, Squiddy, and myself. So, round one was quite interesting. Round one, I think the only people that actually finished both of their races, like both of their runs, were me and Mohoc. And Mohoc, like, obliterated me. Not a surprise. And then I think Zach died, Flash died, or I think all three of these guys died. So they all go to losers. Losers round one. This match didn't happen. This match didn't happen. This match didn't happen. So it kind of happens. It is what it is. I forget it. I think this match happened. Yeah, it did. I think Mohoc won. I remember this match happened. And then that was winners finals. And then Squiddy beat me. Castle. Or no, yeah, this didn't happen. That's right, yeah. Okay, I made a new challenge and marked it correctly. So the zeros didn't happen. But if there's a 1, then the match did happen. Okay. And then this was losers semifinals, where Castle beat Squiddy. It was a very close race. All these races, like these 4 right here, well, at least these 3 have all been very close, and this one I guarantee today is going to be a pretty close one. So, and then Teddy won losers bracket, Mohoc won winners, so there's a rematch here in the finale, and we're going to get on with it. I'm not going to hold this up any longer, so I've been waiting for this day for long enough, so I'm going to get this thing going. At Mohoc. Why do I spell everything wrong? Who's commentating? Right now it's just me. I think it'll just be me today. 2, Kappa. Oh no. We're never gonna be able to start the race because Teddy's gotta do his own thing. Okay. There we go. And I think we're going to be off here. I hope. There we go. Cool. Good luck to both runners. Difficult part's putting these things together. That is very true. I can attest to that. I will be restreaming and commentating. Oh, sorry. It's JCR. I should probably not be an idiot. There. So, yeah, I'm restreaming and commentating for today. I don't believe anyone else is on. This is kind of like a last minute thing, unfortunately. So, like the tournament match wouldn't have even happened today if I wasn't around, so. Feeling pretty lucky that we're putting this thing together, so. Like I said, though, I mean, these two have definitely been the most consistent runners of the entire tournament. And that's a tough thing to do with this category, because it's a pain. Like, it's just, there's a lot of luck that goes into this run, and it's definitely not easy to be able to consistently finish a run, but these two have been able to do it, or at least for Teddy, because I know he's died a couple times, but, or at least, like, he died in Mohoc. Their first, I think it was, yeah, winners finals, he died in that match. Can anyone commentate? I got it. I should be alright for now, I hope. I mean, depending on how things go, I might need to, like, mute my mic for a little bit, but, yeah, if anyone else can hop in commentary, that'd be great. Like, I don't think anyone's on, though. Unfortunately, I think Castle's asleep, because he just did a 24-hour, stream yesterday. Oh gosh. Oh, kid, if you like. I'll let you know. You can go ahead and join. Hang on. I think there's a 12-hour stream, not 24. Hang on. Where is it? Tourney. Is that it? No, that's definitely not it. Tournament Discord. Oh, this is painful. There we go. I got it. So that's the tournament Discord. You could join in. I'm gonna say, like, you don't need to do comments. I probably won't need extra commentary until, like, the 40-minute mark. When the runners both start the pit. But I think I'll be able to get it. I hope. I think I should be fine. I'll definitely get the first 40 minutes pretty easy, because it's just the first, you know, chapter 1 and then 2-1. But everything else, I'll do my best. But regardless, both these runners, let me refresh the streams. Both these runners are doing fine so far. Teddy says he has a new thing that he is doing this time. I'm quite interested to see what that is. Alright, but yeah, I guess I'll talk about this run for anyone who hasn't seen it before. I'm sure everyone here, well, a lot of people here have, but this is pit percent. If you've seen an any percent run, this is quite different. We're actually only going to be completing chapter 1 and 2-1, and that's it. Pit percent is basically beating the flip side Pit of 100 Trials as fast as possible. And by doing that, we can actually get to the pit right after chapter 1. And the reason we actually go to 2-1 is to get Boomer. There's quite a few strategies that these guys are going to take, and I'm sure both of them are going to be a little different. Everyone kind of has their own little, you know, strat that they do in the beginning to get certain items to, you know, plan out their run. It's an enter pit. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'll try to remember it in that segment. But yeah, for this beginning section, this is the prologue, or enter chapter 1. literally all of this has been tech smashing. The only significant thing is that instead of using the elevator to go down, we actually just jumped off the left edge of the tower, and we're next to the pure art, so it works either way. It's the same thing either way, so it's kind of neat. But yeah, this is basically the end of the prologue, and both these runners are going to be going into 1-1, and this level is honestly probably one of the most important levels in this entire run because of this beginning grind. I'll talk about the grind when we get there, but yeah. Pit percent boomer skip when. I think it's been talked about, but I actually don't think it's faster. Because what we do is we go down and we talk to Boomer, but instead of going back up and completing the level, we just use the return pipe. So I think actually getting an extra shell shock is actually slower in this category. But don't quote me on that, I could be totally wrong. So, I'm not sure. But no runners do it. Now, pit percent life shroom jump has not been attempted yet. And thank God for that. But I would not be surprised to see it happen eventually, down the line. I'm sure someone would be crazy enough to do it. So, that's great. Alright, but I want to talk about 1-1 real quick. Unfortunately, we're not going to see much of the story throughout this run. You know, it's kind of all going up here, but we're just completing the pit, you know, we're just passing through. I would not be shocked, Teddy. If there's anyone to do it, it's probably you. So, but yeah, I do want to talk about 1-1. So there's a couple important things, like I said, the grind, but the beginning here, we're going to be going to Bestovius' house to get the 3D ability. Mario is the only character that can flip in 3D in this game. The only other character that we'll be getting in this run is Peach, right after Chapter 1 ends. So, Peach is not very useful in the pit, unfortunately, unless you need to, like, block enemies. She's useful for, like, using her parasol to be invincible, and she's also useful for floating across gaps, which there's no gaps in the pit that you need to fly across, so she's rarely ever used. I think all runners pretty much stick to Mario, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But we will be using 2 pixels. I'll get that later on. Alright, so this is Bestovius, like I said. He's going to give us the 3D ability. However, right after both runners get 3D, they're going to flip in this room and the next room, and they're going to get 3 items. This room has a Shell Shock and a Shroom Shake. The Shell Shock will be used in room 89, I think? I think, whatever the Head Bonk Gooba room is. That'll be when the Shell Shock is used, likely, for both these runners. And then the Shroom Shake is always nice to have as a healing item. What's up, Castle? Also, hello, Buddy. Hello, Cyanide. Hello, Teddy. Hello, Mohoc. Yeah. Good luck, Mohoc. Good luck, Teddy. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Because it'd be slower to lose all that health after leveling up so much. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know how it would be implemented either. There's no enemies. I mean, unless there's a way to, like, lose more than just 1 damage in the beginning, then it might be useful one day, but who knows. Also, the 3rd item that they got in that next room is a Fire Burst. That will be used in the cutscene right after Chapter 1 to get Peach. Mohoc getting the extra healing items. Mohoc does a little bit of a different leveling strat, but it's all the same. Alright, so Teddy is in the level grind room. This room right here has a set of squigs in 3D, and for this run, or well, for every runner in this category, it's good to get as high up on level as possible here. Ooh, that's a good drop. Unfortunately, Teddy's not going to be able to get it. That Fire Burst drop is actually like a really nice drop. This is also a good grind for Teddy. This is pretty good. Yeah, that's really good, actually. I think Mohawk's doing a great grind as well. Really great for both runners there. That was great. Alright, so Teddy is at 38k, Mohawk's at 35. Those are two really good runs right there. To do this run, I think the lowest you could possibly go is like in the low 20s somewhere. But you'll probably lose a little bit of time trying to level up. The reason these runners level up now is because before room 25, you need to be at level 60k. That way you have an extra attack power so you can defeat the chain chomp in that room. It's also nice to have that level up before 19 because that's also a possible soft lock room. So it's important to get a really good grind early on, and both these runners have it, so they really don't have to worry about it too much. They just play normally and they'll get to 60k when they need to. So those are really good. There's a bunch of different strats that can go on there. There's a slow flower and fast flower that can increase, you know, you can increase the amount of points that you get immensely. It's crazy. Castle GG on your stream yesterday. That's pretty pog. Also, Castle, if you're down to commentate the pit with me, that would be very much appreciated, but it's no big deal. And anyone for that matter, honestly. Alright, so I guess the next big part of, well, this is 1-2 right now. So a lot of these runners have done some coin collecting, but I'm interested to see if either of them go for the shop. I don't think Teddy will. I'm interested to see if Mohoc will, because I haven't watched one of his tournament runs in a while. Might be able to later. Alright, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll be able to get it to the pit, but I think, like, once the pit starts, there might be some times I need to mute, but we'll see. Alright, but yeah, so, I talked about how a Fire Burst drop is actually a really good drop at the beginning there. The reason being is that by the end of the run, it's nice to have, like, 2 Fire Bursts for Racktail. Every time the first enemy attacked in the pit floor drops the key, take a shot. Well, I mean, hey, if you watch one of my runs, you'll be taking like maybe 2 shots the entire run. That'd be actually a stupid... It's a really stupid but a great idea. You want to get plastered by watching these 2 runners. The path to fail French. Oh my god. Alright, so both runners actually went to the shop. Yeah, Mohawk's getting fire bursts. I'm not exactly sure what Teddy got, but the strat for the shop there is to get fire bursts for Racktail. And if you need them, any other healing items like Shroom Shakes. So I've seen Teddy skip that shop before, but he decided not to right now. You'd need a 50. Oh, that's yikes. Yeah, that's why I took Spanish. I took Spanish in high school. I still sucked at it. It's not a Canada thing. That's rough, dude. Oh my gosh. See, I grew up in Florida, so like there's a lot of use of the Spanish language in Florida, so that doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I had a decent understanding of it. You know, everyone that I talked to in high school, this is off topic, but everyone that I talked to said French was rough. It was a rough language, but it's pretty cool. Alright, regardless, both runners are staying pretty close to each other. I'd say Teddy's about maybe like 5 to 7 seconds ahead. Both runners just got their first pixel, throw. He can literally pick things up and throw them. He'll be used sometimes in the pit. It really depends on what room it is, but most of the time, these runners will be using Mario and Boomer. So, I'll talk about Boomer when we get him, but he's basically a bomb. So, pretty cool. Okay, so, like I said, I mentioned this earlier, but Lifestream Jump is a thing in this level. So, for any percent runs at a high level, you'll see the runners do Lifestream Jump, which is basically buying a Lifestream with 50 coins, taking damage all the way down to 1 heart left, and then jumping in midair and skipping this green bridge cutscene that's about to happen. You actually save like 1.5 to 2 minutes in this level. You skip getting Thoreau, you skip talking to Watch It, you skip talking to the green dude. You just have to die in midair, and it's a 1 frame. The reason it's not done here is for a lot of reasons. It's a 1 frame in a shorter run, so runners don't really want to do it. But it was mentioned earlier by Buddy. It's the fact that like we level up so much. Like normally in any percent runs, we don't do that grind at all in the beginning. We just straight up don't even level up. That way we can take as much damage and it's much easier. So if we leveled up this much, we would have to take so much damage, and it would be like, I don't know. It would be interesting to see how it's implemented one day if it happens. Oh yeah, the Boomer and Thoreau pickup. I actually use that way more than I should. But it's just so cool. I like doing it. It's cool, taking Boomer and just tossing him around with Thoreau. It's a pretty neat strat. Alright, this is 1-3. There's another grind here at the beginning, which is much easier. So both these runners will definitely get it. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, Teddy's got it. Yeah, so right up here, he's probably gonna get, yeah, he's got the 52. Mohoc will definitely be around the 50 range as well. He's almost at 50. That's pretty good. Both these runners are honestly set for their level for the rest of the run. It will definitely be very easy for both these runners to level up at 60k before they need it. So, pretty good. Right here, this is Coconut Jump. We're going to use this Squiglet. Get him to toss a coconut, and then use it to jump over this gap, which skips a very long cutscene. It actually saves a decent amount of time. It's very easy to pull off, but it skips having to get up, hitting that blue switch. Oh, Mohoc got it, or missed it. That's unfortunate. That happens sometimes. Coconut's really weird. And then that whole cutscene. Are you kidding me, dude? Any percent runners hate Mohoc. You just got a fucking ice storm. You gotta be kidding me. Mohoc. Calm down, dude. Relax. That is really good. That's a really good drop. Also, Teddy's destroying Chunks here. Chunks isn't too bad. Both runners, I believe, will be doing this shake the Wii remote strat, because it just gives you a little more experience or level points. So yeah, he's not too bad. That I still can't get over that drop, dude. I'm mad. That is a like okay, so those purple squigglets. By the way, this is Ice Storm or ICS on Teddy's screen. I can't talk. I think he's got it. Yeah, it's just manipulating this Churble and then jumping on it at the height of its. Oh, Mohoc kind of got an Ice Storm, Castle. He got an Ice Storm on the purple squiglet before the Chunks fight. So that's pretty pog. Also, what's up, Squiddy? Yeah, no, that's a really good drop. Those purple squiglets have the chance of dropping an Ice Storm, but it doesn't always happen for a lot of runners. An Ice Storm drop in any percent actually is very good. I'm doing alright. I'm pretty kinda tired and stuff, but it's all good. This race kind of happened at the last minute, so I'm glad that it's happening. And we're finally going to see an end to the first tournament. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. We got a couple more things before the pit. 1-4. The main thing here is just key early. This is again, it's not really a new strat, but it's been probably close to a year since it was found. It was like last summer sometime, or maybe like a little after that. But key early is basically this trick where we're gonna go out of bounds in a room and grab a key that we're normally not supposed to get. Normally we have to go all the way to the end of this room, enter a door, hit a switch, and then go back outside the door and go back get the key. Instead, both these runners are just gonna clip out of bounds and maneuver on the seam, and they'll be able to get it. So I'm interested to see how this goes for both runners. Teddy's a little further ahead, I think because Mohoc missed the coconut jump, but I'm not exactly sure which items he has. Teddy's got it. He's gonna flip, then he'll get on the seam, and then he's gonna walk, jump up, flip, and he's got it. So that key is lodged behind those brown blocks, and normally you're not supposed to get them in 2D. However, you can clip out of bounds, maneuver in 3D, and get this key, so it's pretty cool. Mohoc, yeah, Mohoc's got it. It's all good. Both runners got it. It's pretty pog. But now that saves like 20-something seconds, I think. It actually saves a decent amount of time for this level. So that's pretty cool. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay. The rest of 1-4 is very linear, where you basically go into one room, complete the task at hand, and then get the key and go to the next room. And that's really it. I'm gonna switch these audios back and forth. So there's not much to talk about from here on out, besides a couple things in pre-chapter 2. But really the main thing in 1-4 is gonna be this Fractail fight. So Fractail and Ractail are both very similar bosses. However, Fractail, this one in 1-4, is much easier compared to Ractail. It's pretty neat, honestly, to see the similarities between the two, but Fractail only takes like 3 hits. I think Ractail takes like 10, so disgusting. On the run of your life, that's pretty good. This is a really good run, I'm not gonna lie. Both these runs are actually pretty solid. Imperfections. Crazy. Alright, yeah, so this is Fractail. There's a big cutscene here on the ground, so the strat for this fight is there's going to be like a 40-second cutscene at the very start, and both runners will get on Fractail's back. And then after hitting Fractail 3 times, they're both going to maneuver to the left side of Fractail and jump from the end of his tail to the start of his head, because he basically does a loop in the sky. And by doing that, you skip falling back down to the ground and watching that 40-second cutscene again. So if you do that twice, it saves like a minute, 30 seconds, roughly. It actually does save a lot of time, and it's pretty easy, but we have seen some runners fail it quite a few times. I know I've failed it in this tournament before. I know a couple other people have too. So, it can be rough sometimes. Alright, so I think Teddy's gonna do this strat, but this was... I mean, I'll see if he does it. I'd imagine he would. So there we go. Yeah, Teddy's gonna flip right at the right when the screen stops shaking, or around like after Fractail goes off screen there. And by not being right at the edge, Fractail's actually going to spawn a little closer to Mario, and that way Teddy can actually jump on Fractail faster. It's a pretty neat trick that was discovered by, I believe, Zach and Castle. It's pretty cool. What's up, Low Legend? It all comes down to this. This is it. Oh my god, dude. I gotta ban Nightbot one of these days. Or not even ban him, I just gotta, like, fix all the problems with him yelling at my chat. Yelling at the SPM community chat users. Alright, so as you can see, I think Teddy did the first Fractail jump. But basically both runners are going to hit Fractail 3 times. And then they're going to hopefully grab another enemy, just like Mohoc did. And then Teddy's going to jump and make it back, skipping that 40-second cutscene again. Mohawk's going to do the same thing here. Pretty nice. So yeah, Mohawk's got one more cycle. That was a pretty nice fight for Teddy. Yeah, these enemies can be a little rough sometimes, too. Alright, that was a decent fight for Mohoc as well. Teddy's a little further ahead. I'm gonna try to see by how much. Okay, so I think Teddy's like 25 seconds ahead. I just counted that. Sorry for being silent, but I was just like counting that time because Teddy started that cutscene at 27:10, Mohoc started at like 27:35. So still though, even 25 seconds, that's a pretty close race. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of bad RNG all around this tournament. And Castle had a lot of just bad luck in the pit and out of the pit. It was a mess. And my runs were like, I played terrible, but I also had really bad luck too. I'm JCR, by the way. I'm restreaming and commentating. I think for the next tournament, I definitely want to have something on the stream that says who's commentating, because we have gotten that question a lot. So I apologize for that. There's going to be a lot of changes in the next tournament. It might not, the next tournament in general might not be for a little while, you know? Our original plan was to have another one this summer, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, we'll see. So, but there's definitely going to be a lot of changes that come to it. I ask this like every stream, but if anyone has any suggestions on how to make the tournament better, we have a tournament Discord. And in there, we have a suggestions tab on how to make these, this stream or just the tournament in general a lot better. We definitely want to improve it for next time. There's definitely a lot of improvements that we plan on making. And the more the better, honestly. The audio skip was found recently, yes. It was found by John P. in the Discord. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Yeah, a lot of people are trying it. Routing was stupid. Yeah, that's been our biggest issue for a lot of any percent runners, is that the route is so different now. Because of the extra 8 coins that we have to get in the beginning, and, you know, a bunch of other things. As well as, like, not getting rid of the gold bar, not selling it. having to go around and just skip a Mighty Tonic. It's really, like, it's really interesting. No LSJ. Yeah, so, here's a funny story about that. I literally, like, I was getting sick of LSJ, and then Zach made up that first route for no LSJ. I was like, okay, that makes sense, I'll try it. And I literally, like, I've never hated no LSJ more. Like, it's crazy that I'd be more willing to just miss a one frame in midair for, like, an hour, you know? Just, like, lose 4 attempts. I'd rather do that than do another no LSJ run. That run was just... I mean, a lot of it was just because of, like, me playing bad. But I really don't... Like, that route is just a mess now. It's really crazy. So, unfortunately, it's even... It's actually, like... I mean, Dottie Skip still saves time, but you save more time doing Dottie Skip in, like, a Lifestream jump run rather than a no LSJ run, because you lose a lot of time to doing different stuff. It's kind of a mess. Thudley Skip, I don't think Thudley Skip is going to happen, because unfortunately, even if you did skip Thudley, it wouldn't be given, like, the pixel wouldn't be given back to you after the end of the level. There's only certain, like, I don't know why, but there's certain pixels that are given to you after beating a level. And those pixels are Thoreau, Boomer, Carry, Dottie, and Slim. Oh yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll definitely mention it. Actually, I'll mention it now. If anyone finds any good clips during this stream, go ahead and clip them. Because we're doing a highlight reel. I'll talk more about it after the end of this race. It wouldn't save time. Thudley saves it. Yeah. Skipping, I mean, even if we were to skip Thudley, we'd be skipping a lot of Thudley jumps. So, people have actually gone through the... I don't know if it's like the code in this game, but yeah, we literally have like a document of text that is given to you in this game, and it's literally written in the code like which pixels will be given back to you, and we can literally see the text that comes up. It's like after the end of the level, like let's say you do Lifestream jump, at the end of the level, instead of bringing up the save option, it actually brings up a text box that says, a pixel heard about your adventures during, you know, during your time in Yold Town, and then it'll be like, Thoreau is now joined your party, or is, you know, he's a pixel now. So that, like, there's text that happens when you skip Thoreau, Boomer, Carry, Slim, and Dottie. And I think those are the 5. I know you can't do Thudley, you can't do Fleep, can't do Cudge, unfortunately. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, it's literally written in the code. I don't know why they didn't do that for all pixels. Like, that's just a completely different question, because if they did it for all pixels, then any pixel skip would be, you know, in the question. Also, put that clip in the Tournament Clips channel in the Discord, Castle. Because like I said, we're doing a tournament highlight reel, and the more clips that we have, the better the video will be. I went in and used fly no clip, which were possible to skip. Interesting. I actually, speaking of that, I want to go to that no clip website and look around at certain levels, because they, like, I use the free cam on Dolphin a lot, but it's really annoying. Like, I actually don't like the free cam on Dolphin, only for, like, certain things, but I like the no clip layout better. It just reminds me of, like, I use 3ds Max a lot, so it reminds me of that, and Unity. But regardless, we're getting a little off topic, but it's no big deal. Because this cutscene is you know, a snooze fest anyways. There's really not much that happens during this cutscene besides both runners getting Peach. I should mention that at the beginning here, they actually used prior knowledge of going down to, I forget her name, but they basically went to the cooking shop, gave the lady a fire burst, and they get a spicy soup. And that's what wakes up Peach here. Well, we knew, okay, so here's the thing. We knew that skipping Dottie was possible, but we didn't know how to do it at first. Saffron, that's it. Thank you, buddy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. But we knew Dottie skip was possible in the past. Like, we knew it was possible to skip Dottie, but we had no way of clipping out of bounds in that room in 2D. But we recently found, or like, it was recently found that you can clip out of bounds with a gold bar, and that's what was used for Dottie skip, is you can just clip out of bounds with that gold bar, and you'll be able to run over, grab the key card, and that just completely skips Dottie. So, it's kind of like a thing where we knew about it, but we had no way of doing it until recently. It's really interesting. Also, I'm going to plug this one as well. This is the SPM Discord. So we have two different Discords. The one I linked earlier was the tournament Discord. This Discord right here is for SPM speedrunning. It's our big Discord that we have just for this game, and it's speedrunning. There's a lot of really cool people there, and I recommend joining. It's a pretty awesome place to hang out. So yeah. So both these runners are, I think they're still around like the same pace here. I would say Teddy's still about like 25 seconds ahead. So, but they're both going to be going into 2-1 here. Like I said, I mean, the only other cool thing was that squiggly jump that I totally forgot to talk about, but it's no big deal. The run kind of starts picking up its pace when we get to the 2-1 here, though. So, fly over, throw, skip. Flying 3D for boomer skip. Fly over spikes. Lasers and yeah, that's true. It does make a lot of sense. I think there is a way to skip Slim. Slim skip is kind of weird to me. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Because the only way we know how to skip it right now is by dying with a life shroom. And not doing like a life shroom jump, but you can literally get through those bars up there, and that skip's getting Slim. The only problem is that we would have to get, like, I mean, not only would we have to get a life shroom, and then clip out of bounds, and then, well, not clip out of bounds, but we have to get a life shroom, get the 1 million rupees, drop down, and then we'd have to clip out of bounds in that Mimi room to skip. Get to that star block. Yeah, I mean, like, you could technically probably, if you had a gold bar, you could clip out of bounds, but there's no way that we have a gold bar that early on. We don't get our gold bar till 3-2. It's just kind of an odd skip. That's true, we don't even have Bowser there. Yeah, I'm not even thinking straight. Jeez. Alright, so this skip right here is pretty cool. Teddy's actually just using the 3D mechanic. Oh, that's a really good drop for Mohoc, actually. That fire burst is a decent drop. Just use hacks. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Fire burst and an ice storm. Same run. Hasn't even gotten to the pit yet. These drops are in Mohawk's favor right now. Oh my gosh. What's up, Vamp? Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone to the final match of the Pit Percent tournament. My name's JCR. I am commentating currently. We have two really good runners right now. Probably our two most consistent runners this entire tournament. Mohoc and Teddy are both really good at this game. So this has been a really cool run so far. We're actually about to get to the Pit of Under Trials. Hope everyone from Vamp Stream is doing great. Thank you for the raid again. Mohoc got another drop. He got another shroom shake. What is this guy doing? Mohoc, what's going on? He literally barely got that shroom shake. This is a mess. He got an ice storm, a fire burst, and a shroom shake. All dropped. And he hasn't even gotten to the pit. This man is insane. Alright. So Teddy right now is going to get Boomer. Oh my god, that shell was after Mohoc. That's so funny. But yeah, Teddy's getting Boomer right now. He actually got to 60k, which is really good. I think that's what he got to. Yeah, actually Mohoc is a little further ahead. I think he collected some extra level somewhere. So they're both at 60k. They're good to go for the run. But yeah, this is the strat. We just get Boomer and then we return pipe, and then we are on our way to the pit. It's gonna be pretty fun. Also, I'm going to go ahead and join the commentator chat in the Discord here. That way, if anyone wants to commentate, Castle, Buddy, whoever, you can feel free to join, because there's probably going to be a point in time where I have to mute for a little bit in here. Yeah, if any commentators that know stuff about the pit would like to commentate, I'm actually going to link in the voice chat, I'm actually going to link a pit percent document for anyone who wants it. It gives a decent layout of the pit. But yeah, both these runners are on their way. It's pretty interesting. Alright, sounds good, Castle. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is a pretty good run so far. I'd say Teddy's still a little further ahead. Mohoc has definitely got some drops. I think Teddy said he got a Shroom Shake drop as well. But both these runs are really good. I mean, this is still anyone's game because the pit is just unpredictable. Teddy said he's doing a new trick here. Or something new. So I don't know what it's going to be. It's kind of interesting. But he said early on that this is going to be new. Apparently. Oh, never mind. He's just going for... Yeah, he's just going for the HP plus early. Unless there's something else here. I could be wrong. Alright, but yeah, that's a HP plus early. So basically, we actually found a way to clip out of bounds back there, and get that HP plus early, and it's pretty neat. Mohawk's also doing this coconut jump, which is pretty pog. Oh my god, he barely got that. That was really good. Alright, both these runners are even now, but Teddy does have a little more HP. Basically, that HP plus increases your HP by like 5. Yeah, they're relatively neck and neck. Mohoc will probably have to lose some time. He's actually going to save here, which is not a terrible idea. But Mohoc always does this in his runs. He's going to have to switch to Boomer. Alright, so Teddy's a little further ahead, but this is the pit. I'll go ahead and... Yeah, I think we'll... I mean, you can join if you want to, buddy. But I think we should be good if Castle gets in here. Yeah, if they both die, Teddy has no chance. Actually, that is true, because you can load the save. Which is kind of interesting. It's an interesting way to do that. I mean, we'll have to... I kind of want to revise how we do dying in this tournament, because there's been a lot of deaths, but, you know... There's a lot of stuff that goes on. But anyways, let me talk about the pit real quick. There's a lot of random things in this pit. Not everything is random. So, the key and item drops. So basically when you enter a room, there's a certain set amount of enemies. It's completely random which enemy has the key. And also certain enemies drop certain items. So that happens quite often since we kill a lot of enemies all throughout the pit. The entry and exit door locations are quite random. However, there have been some common locations. Overall, I mean, it's still random, but for certain rooms, there's like only a few locations that most runners get. What else is random here? Certain enemy locations, like where the enemies spawn in, those are random. What's not random is the room layouts are always similar, and I think there's like one other thing that I'm forgetting, but regardless. It is what it is. Level ups are a very important part. I already talked about the 60k before Room 25, so both of those runners are there. But basically, leveling up alternates between upgrading your HP by 5 and upgrading your attack by 1. So you'll see these runners use level ups a lot because when you level up, your entire HP refills. So that's a very nice strat to refill on health if you're low. So there's a bunch of strategy with it, but the next level up for both these runners is 90, which will increase their HP by 5. So, pretty cool. Enemy types are the same, that's right. Yeah, the set amount of enemies in this room are always... Mohoc got another Fire Burst drop, but he's not going to get it. That's just... I mean, he's already gotten, like... I think he has enough Fire Burst, but this is ridiculous. It'd be faster to get Bowser. It actually takes too long to get Bowser. It takes like another 40 minutes. This pit actually only lasts about like 30, 40 minutes. It's kind of crazy.
Here, so
oh, what's up, Castle? Hang on, let me put my headphones on. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I could hear you before.
Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, cool. Well, I'm actually gonna mute real quick. I'll be right back.
So, Mohoc and Teddy are in this Koopa room, which I find to be a really scary room. It can lose you a decent amount of time, let's say a decent amount in like 20 seconds. So, essentially, the Koopas just have a really weird spawning point. And like, I don't even know at this point, it's just whack. So that room actually caused Mohoc to fall behind a little bit. He can still play until it catch up. This race is still anyone's game. Mohoc has more drops. Teddy has not even close to as much drops as Mohoc. It only takes one good drop, and Teddy could easily be a decent amount ahead. So Teddy's coming up here. We talked about this earlier, but this is a potential soft lock point. If you don't have 60k by now, it's impossible to continue. It's either you get to 60k or you have to do some kind of strat with the Koopas. Exactly, Little Legend. So, how many shots are we at, guys? I want to know. Eight shots? Monka ass, dude. Ooh, this is actually interesting. Both of them didn't get first key. Not exactly. And it's not looking very good for either one of them right now. And Mohawk's ahead here by a decent amount. Wait a minute. I guess so. I guess so, Johnson, because I'm on the same frame. Alright, gamers. Cyanide's right. Y'all gotta hydrate, or else you guys gonna get dehydrated. Like me. I'm literally hearing like my mouth from the crackers is like dry. Honestly, these set of floors are not very interesting. It's just kill the squig or the squiglet or whatever, or kill the daisy or just kill a Tyler or whatever it is. It's just not really any interesting strats for these floors, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So yeah, see, with Hammer Bros, they're just not interesting. They're just stupid. They don't have any kind of like cool style. They're just straight up annoying. Nobody likes them. Exactly. Any kind of daisy is not a pog. Unless it's like first key daisy. Then it's a pog. So actually Mohawk's on low HP. Well, Teddy still has 9 HP. And he just got a stream trick drop, so not been the greatest for Mohoc, but he can still pull through. And another fire burst. This race is looking very, very close now. Because now not only does Mohoc have the fire burst and Night Storm, Teddy has a couple of fire bursts and some shroom shakes too, so this can be anyone's game, depending on RNG here for Teddy. So I think Teddy's gonna be a bit ahead because 29 was not Mohawk's. It's not Mohawk's room. I think there's another shot, Cyanide. by Teddy, because I think he got first key in room 29. Bro, cyanide. I'm just gonna take a shot of cyanide. Yeah, the choppers kind of like suck and can go die in a hole. So Magic Koopas and Spike Goomba room. I actually think this is one of the better rooms in the pit. It's not complete and total garbage. It's a perfect balance of the type of enemies. There's an enemy with projectiles that does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't do like a ton of damage. So you have an enemy that does 2 damage and an enemy that does 3 damage, and it really balances out really well because it's like one hard enemy and one good enemy. Low legend, I'll do whatever I want because I'm the one commentating and I'm just saying what most people think about the enemies. Dude, Mohawk's actually on a really good run right now.
Alright, I'm back. How we doing?
We're doing fine. You know the fact that it's time to low legend.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm trying to keep an eye on where these runners are. So Mohawk's going into 43 right now. Teddy's...
Yeah, Mohawk's on a really good right now.
Teddy's on 40. Wow, yeah, he actually is on a good run. Alright, so these guys are the Koopa Strikers. You can actually kick their shells back towards them and place Boomer. It's a pretty quick kill for them. Teddy's getting through that Clover room. That's good, because that room kind of sucks. So yeah, I'm trying to catch up on some of the enemies that I missed on. What are they on? 40 something. Okay, so really, I mean, I think I'm assuming you already talked about the what are they called? The Tyloids. They just kind of climb on walls.
I didn't do that much commentating. I'm completely honest here.
Yeah, it's no big deal. It's all good. So.
But there have been a couple of drops, like Teddy got a fire burst. I think
Oh, that's
Got
good.
like 2 Restreamed shakes.
It's actually pretty good. These Koopa Strikers are being annoying for him, though. Okay, he's fine. Alright, they're actually I think Teddy has, like, an extra 3k when it comes to leveling, and he has the HP plus, so...
This whole thing really got turned around, like only like 20 rooms to the past.
Wow.
Mohoc had caught up, he'd gotten behind, and then he just pulled really far ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm assuming he got, like, a couple first keys, so... Decent. Alright, so yeah, Mohawk's about, like, 3 rooms ahead right now. Actually, Teddy got some decent RNG in that Tyler room. But we'll see. I mean, it's still anyone's game at this point. This is the, oh yeah, Mohawk's got a heal. This is the Clubba and Magic Koopa room. Very annoying. So the Magic Koopas are actually a first instance of runners taking damage to a Magic Koopa's body rather than their projectile, because their projectile does like double the damage. So, but it's neat to point out it can sometimes be done.
You did the math wrong. You can't double. If you double 1, it gets 2, not 3. Feel bad. Imagine if there was like actually like decimals though in this game. That'd be so gross.
Oh, I'd like decimals in the HP. That'd just be so annoying. It's already bad enough to deal with these.
Magic Koopa's out here costing 1.5 HP. I'd hate that. Actually, the Magic Koopas remind me of, it's like a Gigabyte in a Robus room or whatever, in the flop side pit. It's like so dumb. Down the streams.
Ooh, Mohoc actually got really nice RNG, but he's just gonna let his level go up here, which is not a terrible idea. There we go. You got that attack level. Alright, this is the pig rhythm room. Yeah, most, like, the basic strat for this room is just flipping into 3D and having all these pig rhythms be sent to the bottom. Teddy's got the key as well. These are still really close runs. I'd still say Mohawk's about, like, 2 rooms ahead. Actually, maybe more like 1. Okay. So he's on like 50. Alright, so Spanias will fall down in 3D, and they'll also like attack you. They're really easy to kill though, they only take like 1 hit. So that's neat. Ooh, unfortunately these Tyloids are on the ceiling. I hope it's in this Spanian here. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Spanian room can be such a pain. Like any room with Tyloids mixed with any other enemy can be like such a problem. Like sometimes you have like a Tyloid in like a corner and it's just annoying to go find.
Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that. I was muted for a little bit. Okay, Mohoc just leveled up. Let me figure out who these runners are. I think they're in the same room. This is crazy. Yeah, this is the Tyloid room. So, red Tyloids, I believe, are the most HP. Yellow moves the fastest, but they actually don't have that much HP as you get going along in the pit. They can just be really annoying, since how fast they are. Okay, so Teddy's in 65. Mohoc is still trying to get this key. There we go. Okay, so Teddy's going into 66, and I believe Mohawk's going into 65. No worries, Castle. It's all good. I should be good for the rest of this run, I hope. Because this is getting to be very close. Alright, so Teddy's in 67, Mohawk's going into 66, I believe. So these are the, I don't even know what these enemies are called, honestly. So, they're just irritating. The ones on Teddy's screen. Mohawk's actually getting some rough RNG here, which happens on these later rooms sometimes. Teddy's not doing that bad at all. He's actually getting decent RNG. It's crazy how these runs have just gone back and forth. Longinators, thank you. I need to study up on these enemy names so bad. All right, these are the it's another version of the Koopa Strikers. I can't remember what their names are called, but they actually do a decent amount of damage. Okay, he's just gonna go for this one up here. Ooh, man. Right, there we go. He's got the key. He's all good. He's a little low on health, but yeah, he's just gonna hit with that Peachy Peach. Shoutouts to the egg. It's a decent key. I'm trying to see what room Mohawk's on right now. So Teddy should be going into 60 something. Let me look. Yeah, they're both going into another room right now. So, oh, they're actually okay. So Mohawk's in 69. Teddy is going into 71 right now. So they actually got a little closer. Yeah, that Koopa Striker room, unfortunately, can just be a little rough for certain runners, but actually Mohoc did not do that bad. It was a decent room for Teddy. I mean, these runners are both, like, practically even at this point. I want to see, I think this is 72. This room isn't too bad. Teddy's ahead. I'm trying to see by how much. I think he's only, like, 2 rooms ahead currently. Or maybe like a room and a half. Still a very close rate. Alright, yeah, he's on 73. So this is the Cursey room. You can just flip in 3D. He's actually going to use the Fire Burst, which is a very nice strat. It will basically get all these Curseys in a row. Kill them instantly. That was actually good. Alright, so 74, I don't believe has anything new. It's just these kind of like little floating, flying enemies are really irritating to deal with sometimes, but it's all good. Mohawk's on the Cuirassier room too. So the normal strat, if you don't have an extra fire burst, is just run down the line and use Boomer. Either way, this room's decently fast. Alright, these are the Rough Puff rooms. Like I talked about before, you'll actually see certain players take damage. If they take damage, it's going to be from the Rough Puff's body and not its projectiles that it throws, because the projectiles do a little bit more attack damage. Teddy's got 5 HP. He's a little further away from a level, so you may see him use a heal. Yeah, he will. He's going to use the egg. Can we get some eggs in the chat, please? He's on the boomboxer room here, which is actually a good thing he healed, because these boomboxers can do a lot of damage. Again, they have a stronger projectile than they do just their bodies. These white boomboxers are kind of annoying because they shoot like twice in a row. I'm trying to see where Mohoc is currently. He's on the Rough Puff room, so he's on 75. I think this is 76 for Teddy. So they get a little closer. You're going to 77. Alright, Teddy. Okay, he's got the key, so I don't know. We'll see where this goes, but we're getting towards the end here. These Magikoopas, or what am I saying? These Magiblots are really rough sometimes. You don't have access. Oh, that's right. It's the commentary. Hang on. Let me give you the roll. There you go. What's up, Zach? What's up, man? They're in room 70 currently. 78 for Teddy. I believe Mohawk's going into 70 something. I don't know. Alright, so Teddy's going into 79. Mohoc will be in like 77, I think. Yep. Still pretty close race, though. I mean, this has literally gone back and forth. Like, Mohoc had the lead, then Teddy had the lead, then Mohoc had it again, and now Teddy has it again. It's been crazy. It's been all around. Mohoc got that nice level up. Oh, legit a new TP record? That's actually pretty cool. Who was it? They got it. It's pretty awesome. Ooh. These Magiblots. By 2 seconds? That's crazy. Shout out to him. Teddy's gonna get a... Oh, never mind. I don't think he did. I know he wanted to get a Sleepy Sheep, I think. Or maybe he was just looking through. He's on 81. I think Mohawk's gonna be on 80 right now. Yeah, because I think that was 79. Could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, so 79, and then Teddy's on 81 currently. We're only 10 seconds faster than Zach's times. Always PB'd by minutes. 30-40 seconds, that's crazy. I know I literally always PB by minutes. I think my, like, literally my last PB, or my last, yeah, my current PB was literally like a 4 or 5 minute PB. I always do it in like the big minute increments. I don't know why. Alright, Mohoc actually got a pretty nice key RNG right there. Teddy's on 83. I think Mohoc is on 82. Yeah, he is. That was a really good Magiblots for him. I mean, both these runners have been really just doing really well on these rooms. It's really, honestly, it's just gonna come down to key RNG. Alright, actually, Mohoc and Teddy will be on the same room, but Teddy has the key. So, interesting. They're both on 83. Mohoc has caught up a little bit. Oh, Mohoc got the key. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, he saved a lot of time there. He can just get past this. Yeah, there we go. That churble. It's kind of annoying. Alright. So this next room is Spanias and Schlurps. Oh my god, Mohoc! Wow! 3-second room? You gotta be kidding me, he's in the lead. Dude, that is insane. Alright, this next room, alright, they're both on the same room now. Dark Booze. These, God, this run is crazy. Okay, that was actually a really good key for Teddy. Yeah, so Teddy's back in the lead. Mohoc has poison, he's gonna have to get rid of it. Oh my gosh. This run is crazy. This whole race is crazy. Okay, I don't think any of these runners have a tonic or hot sauce or anything like that, so this room will likely be the same for both of them. This whole, yeah, Teddy's just gonna try to go for these Magic Koopas rather than the Koopa Trolls. That's crazy. Yeah, they're both going on the same room right now. I mean, let's see how it goes. Mohawk's gonna drop down. Oh my god, Mohoc got it. He's gonna be in the lead here. That was some rough RNG for Teddy, I'm not gonna lie. This room kind of sucks. Yeah, literally, if one of these Koopa Trolls has the key, you can really get trolled. As in the name. That is rough. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so Mohawk's on. Alright, now they're on the same room again. Okay, Mohawk's got the key first. Actually, Teddy got it as well. That was actually a really good key, so he's saving some time here. He's gonna heal. Oh my gosh, this road is so close. I mean, this has literally been our closest race so far, so regardless of what happens, like, this has been awesome to watch. Alright. These Ninjos and Ninjaries can be very irritating to deal with. Mohoc got the key. He's got 5 HP though. I'm trying to see what the next heal is. I think it's like 250, I think. What is it? Yeah, it's 250. 250k. So both these runners are a little further away from it, but it's okay. They'll be alright. Mohawk's gonna use the Shell Shock here. Flip. And just get a line. Nice. That was a really good level up there. I think he actually leveled twice in that room. Okay, yeah, so both these runners will be good. Dude, this is really cool. This is really cool. Alright, Mohawk's going in at 91. Here it is. This is the match right here. We'll see how this goes. Alright, Teddy got the key. That was a nice... Oh, wow. That was actually a really good room layout, too. Or door placement, whatever. Dude, Teddy's got 40 HP because he got that HP plus. Alright, more ninjas here. Teddy's got the key. They're going to be both on the same room, so this, I mean, this can turn in any direction here. Because these ninjas are just so unpredictable. Alright, Mohawk's got the key. Yeah, you can just get rough RNG in this room. Okay, Teddy's got it too. It's all good. I think Teddy actually saved a little bit of time on Mohawk, but it's all good. They're still really close. They're still probably like... I want to say like... I can't really give it time right now because this next room is just completely random. That's a decent key for Mohawk. That's a decent key for Teddy too. They're literally like seconds apart right now. This is the closest race we've ever seen. Oh my god. No, you can't really know. I mean, there's literally no way to know. Teddy actually got a nice level up there, which is helping him a lot. Alright. Yeah, they're just whacking enemies. It's just whoever gets the key first. Teddy got it. If Mohawk gets it... Oh, he did. Nice. That's a really good benefit to the, to enemy placement. And door placement as well. You got the key. I think that was first key in that room. Wow! That's a really good room. Oh my god. That's like an unheard of room, dude. This room can take forever sometimes. Mohawk got another one. Wow, dude, he's getting like 5-second rooms. This is insane. This is actually so insane, Mohawk's RNG right now. Alright, 97. Hardest room in the game, I know. Dude, this, I mean... Need I say more? Damn, that is rough. Yeah, it was just, like... Literally, that was just all luck right there. I think Mohawk's like 3 rooms ahead now. He's on 98. He's gonna get these guys with the Ice Storm. Teddy's actually... That was actually a decent room. I think he's got... Alright, Mohawk's going to 99. This is 97, I believe, for Teddy. Yep. Crazy. Crazy stuff, dude. Alright, here we go. Magiblots. We'll see how RNG goes here. These guys can sometimes be RNG heavy. Okay, nice, he's got it. Yeah, he's going into Ragtail. Here it is. Teddy's going on these guys. I mean, I think it's game, but Ragtail is so unpredictable. You can never really know with this fight, dude. It's just, there's so much that can go wrong. I don't want to call it yet. Oh, that's rough. Door placement for Teddy. GG to both runners, regardless of what happens here. Like that, those were both really good runs. These are gonna be like 126s or 127s, I think. That's incredible. I mean, it was just Mohoc carried away like those. That oh my god, he just got 2 first keys in a row. I mean, that was just crazy. No Peach Clip? Yeah, hopefully. Teddy's struggling in these Magiblots too. It could be annoying, that's for sure. Yeah, your only hope here is that they just spawn in the corner right there. Might PB? No. Yeah, no, he's gonna get like a 120 something. I don't know. Nah, it's like for him to PB, he's only like a couple 30 seconds behind the record. I can't remember how much. This will be a 127, yeah. So Mohawk's PB is really good because it was the former record. He was at 126 something. All right, he's got these first hits. He's got the fire burst here again. This is the first track here. You basically use 2 fire bursts and then switch to Peach. I hope for no Peach Clip here. Alright, he's on the first hit here. Nice. Yeah, it's all good. I'm really bad at time estimates. I'm really bad. Okay, cool. Mohoc does it. That's a GG. And a GG to Teddy too. Both these runs are fantastic. GG to Mohoc, dude. Taking a W on this whole tournament. Flying through winners, winning the winners bracket, not losing a single match this entire tournament. That is called pure consistency right there. That's good stuff. These last 2, I mean, winners finals and this finals, like, these were so close. Teddy is so evenly matched. Like, it's, I mean, both these runners are fantastic, like I said. They both have their strengths. It was just back and forth the entire run. Okay. Final time's coming up here for the tournament. Here it is. GG, Mohoc. 127.32. I don't know if that's accurate or not. GG, dude. GG. That was really good. Planning for the SPM thing. Oh, gosh. So I've been trying to plan for it, but I just don't know if I'm going to be available that day. That's the reason I haven't sent anything out yet. It's just, it's at a really, really bad time for me. And I think Castle's marathon run is like 2 days before it. And I want to commentate that. I'm hoping I could figure something out, because I really want it to happen. I just don't know if it will. GG to Teddy as well. A day, yeah. It's on a weird day, too. It's on a Monday. So I'd love to do it, like, on that Saturday after it. Like, I could probably figure out something for then, you know? Or that Friday. Alright, I'm gonna get Teddy's time, too. So that was a 127.32 for Mohoc. I'm gonna undo the timer here. GG Mohoc and GG Teddy. Both runners. Popping off here. I mean, those were both really solid runs. And it was so evenly matched. It's just, I think, like, room 95 and 96. Mohoc just pulled ahead with 2 first keys in a row. Alright. Teddy gets a 128 on my time. 128.58. 59 for his timing. But that's a GG to both runners, dude. Good stuff.